Hey guys. So I didn't know what I was going to be doing this week's video on, but with the recent events that have happened lately, I think I'm going to do it on why I don't drive. Why I will never, probably, ever get my license until, I'm rich and famous enough to get a self-driving car, I don't drive because there's no need for me to drive right now. My mom can drive me places. I mean, yeah, college is going to be harder without being able to drive, but the real reason I don't drive is I don't want, with that recent bus crash, that truck driver went through the stop sign. I had a friend, a former coworker who, on my birthday, my 18th birthday, was driving to take a kid to college. I don't know why she was. I never got the full story of why she was going to Ridgewater. But somebody went through a stop sign with her and she lost her life. I don't want, because I have attention problems. I zone out all the time. Even on short-lived car trips, I zone out all the time. I'll be in the car and 1 minute I'll be talking and then the next minute I'll just realize that I've gone dead silent and I haven't said a word in 2 minutes. But to me, I'm still talking in my head. So it's like, I don't want to drive because I don't want to be responsible for somebody's life. Because I can't pay attention. And my parents want me all drugged up. I get what they want, but it's like I'm not gonna drive anyway because I'm not getting behind the wheel because I don't want to get behind the wheel because I don't want to be responsible for somebody's life. Okay, my sister got in an accident. Okay, and then a month and 20 days later, one of my classmates. There was 25 of us in that school. One of my classmates lost her sister. I mean, yeah, totally unrelated. Well, but it's just the point of the matter. If you're gonna be driving, don't text. Don't drink. If your phone falls, don't grab it. Somebody is gonna be like, oh, I understand you were driving. And if your boss can't accept the fact that you were driving, maybe you should get a better boss, okay? I'm not saying anything bad about the bus driver or the coaches or anything like that, but there was children that were killed, okay? Yeah, I consider 21-year-olds children because, yeah, they're 21. Yeah, they could have drank, but they never probably finished college. They never probably met their soulmate. I don't honestly know if I believe in soulmates. They never got the opportunity to start a family. For me, it's like less harder to accept somebody who was kind of young, but they had some offspring, Feels like they can live on. If you're 21, unless you were a teen parent, it's not a thing. And I was reading up, and some of these people, this was like their first year. One of the reporter guys, it was his first year. One of the players, it was his first year. In that one house, they lost 3 kids. All 3 of the kids that they were boarding. And she's like, I don't know how to explain it to the girls. Because at that time, they would still have been gone for the hockey trip. How do you explain to the 2 girls that have gotten attached to these kids? Your brothers are never coming home. How do you explain to the parents who sent their kids to this hockey thing about, how do you justify that? No offense, but I don't know if I could live with myself knowing that the thing that I set my kid to do because he wanted to do and eventually killed him. You know? I mean, in some ways, it would have been better if the truck driver would have died. Because he doesn't have to think about those kids that he killed. And apparently the team was made up of, I think the name was Jordans. There was 3 of them. But anyway, when the first initial reports of the accident came out and the first pictures were coming out, somebody made a joke about, have you seen the bus? And I was like, no. And they're like, me either. You don't joke about that. Sick. You know, and we were traveling by bus, you know. My brother traveled completely by a bus. He drove from Minnesota on the bus to Chicago. You know, and so I was kind of scared the whole way back. And I was keychain to shoe. It's one good thing. I don't drive because I don't want to be responsible for somebody's life. That's why when I first meet people, I'm like, hey, listen, if you ever start choking, don't come to me. I can't do what Heimlich to save my life. I can't do CPR to save my life. I don't have the hand strength to do CPR. I failed health class almost. Because I can't do that. I'm a hands-on person. And for me to do better at the schoolwork than the actual hands-on, it was very frustrating. I couldn't do it. I tried multiple times. After every hour before the next class, I tried to redo it. And I wasn't getting any better. She's like, don't go anywhere. Your job would be to call 911. I can't. I'm terrified of calling people. So I don't want to drive as well, because I don't want to be in a car alone and spot an accident, because I know I'm not gonna. There's only been one time that I almost called 911. I'm glad I didn't. Because it was nothing. I don't know if ghosts can manipulate voices. like, if say somebody said, help, call 911 and scream that through a house, a ghost could replicate that. But I heard it that night. And I'm glad I didn't call. I literally had my finger on the 9. I was like, why is she home? Like, I was looking at the time, like, maybe she got off, but I don't think they would have started a fight that soon. Yeah, that's over a whole nother video. But my paranormal experiences, and that house wasn't even haunted. That was the thing. There was no poltergeist there. The other house there was. And then this house there is one too. It likes to hang out right there, and right there. Also, I hate this quality. It's like, ugh. But yeah. That's Long Drive. Till next week, guys. Bye.